Hello aspirants, I am Indumati Karthikeyan from Inkar IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the 2nd January current affairs, the delimitation in India. It's an editorial topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic comes under our main topic, GS1 population and associated issue, and GS2 issues and challenges pertaining to the federal structure. First of all, why it is in the news? Earlier, the Andhra Pradesh has passed a piece of legislation barring people with more than two children from contesting local posts. That is, Mr. Naidu said we have repealed the law. That is, and we are now considering reversing it. And the government may provide more benefit to families with more children. The recently Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu K. Chandrababu Naidu and M.K. Stalin respectively were quite prevailed that question and purpose to the delimitation exercise and the possibility subsequently the loss of parliamentary seats. This is very likely to the two states along with the southern states ahead of the rest of India in terms of the fertility transition. The state government thinking enacting law that would make only those who more children eligible to contest local body election. Mr. Naidu said earlier, Andhra Pradesh has passed a piece of legislation barring people with more than two children from contesting local polls. We have repealed that law. There is a delimitation. First of all, in this issue, we must know the what is delimitation. So that is the main thing that India refers the act to redrawing the boundaries of electoral constituency to ensure the representation of the population in legislative bodies. The process is carried out, that is a periodically to reflect the change in the population and also ensuring the proportional representation in with line with the demographic shifts. First of all, the key feature of these delimitation is that is to ensure the equitable representation for all the section of the population, to create the constituency of roughly equal population sizes, and also we need to account for the demographic changes due to migration, urbanization, and also the natural population growth. And what is the authority? The delimitation commission or boundary commission is tasked with the carrying out delimitation. The commission that operates mainly independently and is chaired by a referred Supreme Court judge. Other member include the Chief Election Commissioner and respective state election commissions. And also it is a constitutional basis, that is Article 82 of the Indian Constitution mandate the readjustment of the Indian constituency after every census. And also there is a Article 170 which provide the division of the state into territorial constituency of the state legislature. There is a frequency. What is a frequency? The delimitation is conducted after every decennial census. That is however, 1976, the constitutional amendment froze the delimitation process until the year 2000. The freeze extended up to 2026 by the 84th Constitutional Amendment Act in 2002, which incentivized the population control. And also there is a Delimitation Act. This process governed by the Delimitation Acts passed by the Parliament. Major acts were enacted in the 1952, 1962, 1972, and finally 2002. First of all, we must know what is the process of the delimitation. That is a census data. First of all, the process begin after census data is made as available. First of all, we need to conclude the census, and also we need to delimitation commission which constituted to undertake the task. The delimitation commission can done these kind of tasks. And also there is a public consultation. There is a the delimitation commission undertake the task. Public consultation, there is a draft proposal or published, and objections or suggestions are invited. And final order, there is a after considering the feedback the commission finalize the boundaries. The order is binding, cannot be challenged to the court. So these are the final order, and we have the criticism. There is a challenges and criticism over in this kind of this. First of all, the freeze of seats. That is the freeze on increasing Lok Sabha seat based on the population growth has led to the imbalance in the representation between the northern and the southern states, because the southern state has drastically reduced the population. So but northern states are not contribute this kind of uh, population curtailed. So the seats from the northern states is more coming to this point. The free zone state, mainly the southern states are having less representation compared to the northern states, and also there is a delayed southern states which have successfully controlled the population growth that may be feel that penalize the compared for the more populous northern states, and also there is a delayed delimitation as of 2026. A new delimitation exercise is expected, but which could be lead to a political and demographic debates, and also there is a political manipulations is one of the key point. That is a despite being an independent delimitation has sometimes been criticized for favoring the ruling parties for the gerrymandering. So these are the political manipulations. So these are the challenges in front of them, and also what is the future, that is the next significant exercise to anticipate after the 2026 census. It may involve increasing the number of Lok Sabha seat, which is currently capped by 543, and addressing the regional imbalance. So the concept of tackling the delimitation by reversing the population control seems to address the challenge. So we need to modify the population control measure could be used to counteract the challenges. So first of all, the understanding the delimitation is an important thing. That is, we must understand that is a geographic boundaries to redraw the electoral and administrative boundary due to population change, and also we need to resource constraint. And that is a limited resource allocated to an area. It growing or shrinking the population. Maybe it may increase or it may decurtate, it may vary. So the political representation, the adjustment of these kind of representation based on the political shift. So the population policies, family planning, migration restriction lead to the demographic imbalance, which reversing the adapting these policies could be a solution. And also there is a effect of population control. There is a population control measure such as the one child policy. That aggressive family planning campaign can lead to the aging population. That aging population, fewer working age individual to support the elderly, the labor shortage, insufficient workforce for economic growth, and also there is an unequal growth is happening because of these kind of things. So regional sectoral disparities in the population, so densities, and also it may vary the resources for the users, and also by reversing such measures, incentivizing the larger families, and also relaxing the migration control. So the third thing is reversing the population control by pro-natalist policies that encouraging higher birth rate through tax benefits, parental leaves, and also the child care supports. And also we need to incentivize the migration. That is a promoting population redistribution to each migration barriers, and also we need to provide the technological intervention. So optimize the resource and ease of high and low population density. So in case of we can take the China, Germany. So China is a transition form, that one child to the three child policy is combat for the aging population, and also Germany offers a strong family support system to sustain the workforce and demographic balance. In the rural urban migration policy, many countries incentivize skilled migration to stabilize the regional population. So these are the things may definitely reduce the problem, and also the challenges and consideration that the economic cost, that is a supporting larger family or migration program, can definitely strain the public finance, because we are lacking the finance in all the sectors. And also we need to do the cultural shift. There is a changing long held views on family size. Migration may face the resistance because of the cultural effects, and also we have the environmental concerns. So those population growth and could stress the natural resources and climate goals. It's definitely affect the environmental environmental pollution. So these are the main concerns to way forward that tackling delimitation by reversing the population control. It's a major thing to do now. Thank you so much.